Hey guys, Joma Moves ng Kicks Mo to at ngayon ang i-review natin ay basketball shoes. This is actually the Peak Rising Flames. They are only available sa Zilingo, which is a new online shopping app na nauso dito sa Pinas. They came from Zilingo at a very sale price. I got them for 1,560 pesos. They are actually on the cheap side, and they actually do feel a little cheap, but we'll get into the details of that later. So if you're looking to if you are looking for a pair of inexpensive big man shoes, then you might want to check these out. Okay, so as usual, let's start with the traction. So sa traction niya, it's a wavy pattern. To be honest with you guys, I felt like I reviewed something similar before, and this was actually the Adidas Pro Team 2017. Very similar pattern, and then similar din ang performance nila. It's actually pretty good, but you do need to break it in. Parang may konting gloss yung outsole sa simula. Well, since these pair of kicks are really made for the outdoors, kaya siya ganun, but basically, once you break it in, okay naman siya even on indoors. You just have to wipe from time to time. I played in a very dusty court this one time, and then parang hindi naman siya naging issue sa akin. It was performing well, and then I wiped it, and then mas na-feel ko na mas okay siya. So basically, dust can become a factor kasi nga yung traction natin medyo wide yung surface niya, and dust actually gets there. Tingnan mo, medyo madumi nga siya. So if you wipe that off, it will actually provide you with more grip on the court. So basically, I don't have any issues with the traction. It was pretty good. It gets the job done, and basically, probably around 5 to 6 times or 6 plays tsaka ka magpunas ng konti, okay na siya. So no issues with that. Okay, for our cushion setup naman dito sa Peak Rising Flames, we have a full-length EVA midsole. Makikita nyo dito, so this is part of the midsole, and then makikita nyo nagpipeak out din siya dyan. It's actually quite okay, definitely not as what you would expect with better setups, like syempre kahit nung if you played in the Bounce before, or yung mga setup ng Nike like Zoom Air or Lunar Lawn. Syempre mas maganda yung mga yun, but basically this will provide you enough impact protection, and then medyo makapal siya, so for guards or those shifty players, definitely not a shoe for you. It provides not a lot of court feel, but impact protection is definitely there. One of the things that you can also do if you want more cushion is to replace the insole with something like yung soft sole na athletic natin, or if you have like a thin Lunar Lawn insole from yung mga Nike or Converse na kicks ninyo, pwede nyo siyang ilagay dito just for that added cushioning. But definitely mawawala ang court feel ninyo. Mas mawawala ang court feel ninyo. So those are some of the things that you might want to consider. However, basically as it is, it's a good pair of shoes, especially for entry levels. Unfortunately, sa mga katulad ko na medyo may edad na, there's a chance na sasakit yung tuhod nyo or yung ankles nyo after the game dahil sa impact. But it's something that as a third-party insole swap can actually cover or can actually solve. So no worries about that. Okay, next for our materials naman, we have a full synthetic build. If makita nyo dito, this is like a synthetic leather na may imprints ng parang I'm not sure kung parang plastic yan. If it's something, it kind of reminds me of a cheap Clutch Fit Drive 1 na kung maalala nyo yung kicks na yon na parang ganito yung upper niya. So a very cheap version of that, but if this is actually leather that's very durable and also very contained ka dito sa leather na to. And then if you can see some accents here, we also do have those synthetic leather here. So that's synthetic leather, and then this is a synthetic material as well. So full synthetic build, you pay for what you get. Basically, it does feel a little cheap, but you will feel contained in the materials naman kahit papano. And then sa loob, it's also still synthetic. So if mukhang neoprene lang tong tongue pero hindi siya neoprene, and then sa loob yan synthetics talaga lahat yan. So if you see that, for the laces naman, it actually came with rope or yung bilog na laces. I decided to change it kasi usually I don't double tie my shoelaces so usually if I'm playing with rope laces, lagi siyang natatanggal, so I decided to change it with a more flat lace, but it does come with a black rope lace, and then if you're having issues with that, you can easily just change the laces with something na mas flat para hindi siya matatanggal. But it might not be that much of an issue even if you double tie your shoes, but even then pwede pa rin siyang mag-unlace ng konti. And then yun, so basically as I mentioned, you do pay for what you get, but definitely I think the materials, the traction, and the cushioning system, I think what I paid for these is actually what I expected, and it's still a decent basketball shoe. Okay, so last for our fit and support, definitely a very supportive shoe if you guys will ask me. It does have a lot of support features. If makita nyo yung midsole natin, this actually cups you. This will cup your heel at mas mataas siya ng konti. So that's a support feature right there. And then it still also has an internal heel counter. And this actually does its job well in containing your foot dun sa footbed. If makita nyo, mas mataas siya dun sa midsole natin. So this will help in containing your feet sa loob. And then it also has a bit of an outrigger. Makita nyo yan, no? Well, actually hindi bit. Medyo aggressive yung outrigger niya dito. So those are the support features. Of course, the material, as I mentioned a while ago, is also a factor. It's a very supportive material. Makita niyo yan, supportive siya. For the fit, I went with my size 11. It does fit a little bit long. I think you can go half a size down. Unfortunately, for some reason sa Peak sa Pinas, karamihan ng binibentang half size ay 9.5 lang. I'm not sure why that is. There are some stores, like for example, nung available pa yung mga Peak products sa SM department store, they had a little bit more range on the sizes. But if you go online, ang meron lang tayong size na half ay 9.5. So unfortunately, even if I wanted to go to a 10.5, hindi siya available. So this does fit just a little bit long. Kasi medyo gusto ko sana mas snug siya ng konti. And at the same time, it can definitely accommodate the wide footers kasi napakaluwang nung forefoot natin. Actually, ang dami niyang space for me. Yung paa ko, dahil nga medyo long na nga siya, tapos wide pa siya, medyo gumagalaw siya ng konti sa loob. So, I had to wear additional socks para medyo mas maging fit siya sa akin. So, there, unfortunately, you might not see this in stores as well. So, you might want to see if this kind of setup will actually be good for you. But for wide footers, I think it would be a good shoe for you guys, especially yung mga big men natin na naglalaro sa loob. And if you're looking for a inexpensive pair of kicks na ilalaro nyo outdoor, this can actually work very well for you. Alright, so there you have it, guys. That's our review of the Peak Rising Flames. Unfortunately, I just checked sa Zalingo and they are up to 2,160 or 150 pesos na from the 1,560 na binili ko siya. I think I got them at 60% off. Right now, they're only at 45% off. And as I mentioned, they are only available there in 3 colorways. One is all black. And then the other one is yung white, yung mga orange parts na nakikita nyo dito sa pair na to. So, there you have it. What are your thoughts on this? Are you looking to cop a pair? Definitely an outdoor shoe. Pwede nyo siyang laspagin or pang harabas, in short. So, just tell me your thoughts. And, of course, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell for notifications for our new content. And, of course, we also have our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages if you want to check us out there. And also visit kicksmoto.com. So, thank you guys and peace out.